Anthony Joshua, meine Damen und Herren.
First and foremost, thank you for coming out this afternoon, and thank you for having me in Cologne. Thank you to Vladimir, Bonte, Eddie Han for putting on a marvellous show, April 29th. But we're not there yet. We still have some months to go. Where to start? I'm a fighter at heart, and first and foremost, this is what I chose to dedicate my life to when I was a teenager. We start off in the small local gyms, and now I'm up here speaking as if I'm running for mayor or president. So it's amazing. It's a transformation I have to get used to. It's very early on in my career, so I'm experiencing so many new things. But it's a blessing as well because you never stop learning. I would have never expected to be on this stage, but I feel that God doesn't give any challenges that he feels his soldiers can't handle. So I feel I can carry this task on my shoulders very comfortably, you know, and I see myself at this stage of my career not getting serious about what I do just for now. I've been serious since day one, and I think that's what's led me here. And I know I may be an unfamiliar face to some of you guys, but I'm sure after April 29th and my longevity in the sport, I'll become more familiar with the people of Germany, the people of Cologne. So, as I say, thank you for having me for now, and I hope to see more of you. And as Vladimir says, for the people at ringside, you'll be in for an amazing show because the people of Great Britain that have been supporting me are phenomenal when it comes to fighting. And if you don't get to come, or wherever you are, or if you're watching on RTL, you'll see amazing production. It's going to be a phenomenal fight because you have two, well, I'm not going to talk about myself, but Vladimir has shown he's an elite athlete, and as I said, it's new for me, so I'll either crumble, which I highly doubt, but I can definitely see myself rising to the occasion come April 29th. So I hope you guys enjoy the show when it comes, and once again, thank you very much for having me.
How was the work actually with the Klitschko side? How was the work together in putting up that great fight? Was it difficult or was it more or less easy?
No, the respect shared between AJ and Vladimir is actually a respect shared between myself and Bern and their side. I think, you know, business doesn't have to be difficult. If you're honest and you want to put on great events from a TV perspective and events for fans watching in the stadium or at home on television. We're lucky enough to work with some wonderful TV partners in Sky Sports in the UK, and the American situation will be dealt with in due course, and of course RTL here in Germany. This fight is touching so many different countries, so many different markets. It's, in my opinion, the biggest heavyweight fight since Lewis against Tyson. It's a fight that has everything, fascinating fight between a legend of the heavyweight division and the new lion in the heavyweight division, and Vladimir Klitschko says he's obsessed with this fight. As a fan, I am obsessed with watching this fight because great sport is about uncertainty, it's about answers that can only be given when you tune in, and that's exactly what this fight has.
Soweit Eddie hören. Also der Respekt zwischen den beiden Kämpfern ist almost a decade. Is that a real issue for you? Do you think it's an advantage that you're younger?
Through experience, you gain that with age, but in the sport we're in, I really do think boxing is a young man's sport for sure. So I've got to balance it both ways, but I'm trying to stay away from the negatives with age and the loss. I'm just looking at this fight as the best Vladimir Klitschko I'll compete with. So when I'm in training camp and how I'm living my lifestyle, preparing for the fight, I'll be preparing for the best Vladimir Klitschko rather than the one that may be too old, the one that lost, the one that may not perform. You know where I'm coming from. So there is benefits of his age due to experience. The negatives are it's a young man's sport, but at the same time, strip those away. The job is still at hand, and I have a task, and I need to carry it out to get the victory, and that's all that matters. Not age, not anything else, just the victory.
Also er denkt da gar nicht so groß drüber nach, sondern er bereitet sich auf den bestmöglichen WLADIMIR KLITSCHKO.
When I first started boxing, you know, being super heavyweight, one of the big guys, I always used to shy away from the crowd. I'd come in and people would be looking like, what's this guy gonna do? But where I was so inexperienced, people would imagine I'm gonna go in and knock opponents out in a round, which I wasn't capable of doing yet because of the lack of experience. So I would shy away from all the support and stuff, but I just learned that all that energy coming from the people that have come out to support and enjoy the fight, all of that energy, I just have to embrace it and ride with it, because it's easier to go with the flow than to try and go against it. So pressure, I'll turn it into a positive in my own way. I can't say how I'll deal with it because I've never boxed in front of 90,000 people before, and as Vladimir said, it is becoming a global sport, but stuff like this just shows how positive boxing is. And as I said, I really am pleased and overwhelmed, as I said, when I was competing in small hall shows, to be competing in front of 90,000 people, you know, who will be supporting us. I'm going to ride that wave for sure and just enjoy it and embrace everyone that's come out for a good time.
Also es hat sich eine ganze Menge geändert bei ihm. Am Anfang
Answer for both of us? Okay, you can add. This is peace or silence before the storm. As soon as our fists will fly in the ring, nothing personal but business. So for this period of time of 12 rounds, or however many rounds are going to be there that night, it's all with the peace during this time. Before and after we can, you know, be friends and all of this, but we're true professionals, nothing personal but business.
And the discipline, as you said, of boxing, what I learned is that it's a martial art, a discipline. So at the same time, when you strip away the ego, the entertainment, you go into the gym, you listen to your sensei, your master, you train, you follow instructions, you go to compete, you bow, you shake hands, you fight until the end, and you shake hands after and bow. And I think we both carry that into the ring. But as he said, when punches start flying past your head, you know you have to fight back. It's business.
Also da sind sich beide einig.